This is an update on what I use to install VNC onto the Raspberry Pi Wheezy operating system. Um, Here's my notes on the site that where I got it from, which is another one I got off elinux.org, and then the RPI VNC server. Pretty straightforward, not a lot of problems getting it installed. Breaks it down to, the overview of being able to install it, the actual instructions, and all the way up to here is pretty much the instructions are fairly small to get it up and running. The rest of it is getting it to work at boot. So, yeah, like I said, it's fairly simple. Now, I haven't tested the boot portion of it. Once I got it up and running, I've had it running ever since. So it's actually now been up for 48 hours, give or take. And it's been running very stable off of the VNC. Eventually, I will be using the testing the boot to make sure that it does work. So if you had all the information here so far, I've not had any problems with it. It's been real stable. I mean, here it is running here, the VNC running. Like I said, not a problem. One thing I did find out, I've used VNC on other OSs before. This one's set up a little bit different. I actually kind of like it. Before, when I used to log in through VNC, the actual remote desktop, you're logging in and you see what you already have on there. This one brings in a different user desktop, so that when you log in, you're actually have a fresh desktop for you to work on, regardless of what you already had on there. My other one, I had different windows opened up in different files, and then when I logged in, it had a blank desktop for me to work on, which I actually kind of liked. I actually forgot what I had on the other desktop because I haven't plugged in directly. I've been remoted in the whole time to work on it, plus also makes it easier to do these videos. So I didn't see any problems with it. Few minor issues with it not recognizing some of the commands. I think it was just in the locations of where they were at on the boot portion of it. Again, that's also why I haven't tested out the boot up on startup. So this way I don't have to keep plugging it in all the time and just boot it up and remote in. But if I find any problems or I know anything else, I will update the video log.